We are live on Facebook. Hi guys, this is Shivram here on behalf of Hello Kids, and we have some lovely kids, and we have Seema ma'am with us. And to give a intro about her, let me introduce her. Dr. Seema Negi from Mumbai is the Global Goodwill Ambassador and a leader and principal of Sanjeevani World School, director of Sharp Minds. She is also a life coach and influencer, and she participates as a speaker in various national and international conferences. She is associated with many social and educational organizations worldwide. She is the recipient of many awards for her passion and dedication towards the society and education. As we can see, she has a passion for kids, and it's our privilege to have you here, ma'am. There are few lovely kids ready to listen from you, and many, probably uh, uh, 20,000 plus parents will be watching you today and tomorrow. We will also make sure it will reach to other people. There are many teachers, there is Hello Kids branch owners, everybody is watching you. So it's like over to you, ma'am. Who will be, the stage is yours, and we are all ears.
Thank you so much. Good evening, one and all. First of all, I am truly grateful to each one of you to give me this platform to come and share my view, because every time when we share, we learn in return. So my greetings to all the lovely children who have joined us from all over the country. Reaching to you is, I think, the best part of being a teacher, because that is what keeps us motivated to go ahead. And the topic self-directed learning is very, very interesting, because with this, we will get connected to you even in a better manner. So first of all, my humble gratitude to Preetam Agarwal ji and the entire team of Hello Kid and Riverstone. So this is going to be a very, very enriching afternoon. We have Kinjal Jivani here who will be sharing the screen for me for the PPT. And let's see how we take the program further. So Kinjal, can we have the PPT, please?
Yes, ma'am. Let's start.
So while Kinjal is sharing the PPT for self-directed learning, when I think of self-directed learning, something came in my mind yesterday when I was thinking of how do I have to talk to you and what is there that I want to talk to you. Because when we talk about self-directed learning, each one of you sitting at your home, enclosed in your own four walls, not able to go out, you as children, you have already embraced self-directed learning. Whatever you are doing many things on your own. You have become a researcher, you have become a critical thinker, you have become a collaborative person. This everything, each and every aspect of self-directed learning is now imbibed in you. So you know what came to my mind? The story of the thirsty crow came to my mind. So I will start with the story of thirsty crow. So when we talk about thirsty crow, you must be knowing that story, that the crow was very, very thirsty and he wanted to drink water, wandered here and there, and suddenly the crow saw one lovely pot and there was little water at the bottom of the pot. So what did the crow do? The crow used all the resources that were available. The crow used the maths, everything, I feel, because the number of stones that the crow had put in the pot and thought about how the water will come up. So science that was behind, the crow used everything, directed itself towards the goal, and the goal was to drink water. And finally, the crow could drink water. And that is what is needed. That is what is needed, that we need to motivate ourselves. We need to channelize ourselves, and we need to keep on moving towards what is our goal. So let's start. Self-directed learning is something like growing internally and growing externally. So growing self-directed learners, and this is what we are going to do today. And when I say learners, learners means all the education fraternity, your teachers, your parents, and you as students, because we learn everything from you. Yes, Kinjal ma'am, let's start. Next slide. So this beautiful flower, you can see the flower is growing. And what does a gardener do? The gardener always ensure that he's cleaning the space wherever he is sowing the seed. He clears the weeds and he ensures that the seed is getting ample amount of sunshine and water, and also evaluate the soil condition, and just then leave it on the law of harvest. Now, what a gardener does and what a gardener does not do. the master gardener always keeps in mind that he has not created the seed, but he has created the environment for the seed to grow. And that is what is our first fundamental. When we move to next slide, so what we see moving ahead, that the law of harvest, how the seed need to harvest. When you see, there is the entire process. You have to select the best seeds. That means you have to select the best resource. You have to see the soil preparation. Have you prepared the soil properly? That means the conditions are good. You have to nourish the plant. That means your skills, how good you are in providing the nourishment. Then pull out unwanted weeds. So whatever negativity is there around when we are talking about self-directed learning, whatever hurdles are coming in between, you have to eliminate the hurdles and then share the harvest. So when it comes to share the harvest, create and share the new understanding. When we go through the process of self-directed learning, we learn something new. But learning something new and keeping it to yourself will make no sense. So we have to share it to the larger community so that then we can introspect, reflect, and do the changes whenever it is needed. So this was just the preface. Now we will come to the real module. We can move ahead. So all of you might have gone through this beautiful journey, a newborn child, 6 months, 1 years and years, and then you come to school, you come to kindergarten, you come to primary grades, you come to secondary grade, because we have all the children here from various grades. So during this time, let's take the example from a newborn child to 1 year. How much do you learn? You learn so many things. Every time your parents do not say that you have to do a particular thing that way. As a curious newborn baby, you start learning, you start crawling, you start speaking, you start uttering the words, and that is your own learning. And that is the beginning of your process of learning. Let's just move ahead. So with this process, we start moving ahead. And you know, children, when we talk about children, children are born passionately eager. I mean, they are the one who are learners. And when we start putting the condition that, no, you have to learn this particular concept this way only, or you have to learn this particular subject in this particular manner, it has to be rote learn only, you have to learn the definition, you don't have to go beyond academics, then what we do? We start killing the curiosity. So today we are here to enlighten that curiosity, to again revive that curiosity so that each one of you become the self-directed learner. We are not here to kill it. As an educator, we need to ensure that we are making each and every child an independent learner. And this is how this entire process begins. First thing is you need to be curious to do something. Second thing, you need to take the onus of your own learning, because you are a passionate person. Each and every individual, whether you are a grade 1 child or you are a grade 10 child, you are passionate about learning, and that is how you research and you learn. Let's move ahead. So self-directed learning is basically your own learning path. Now, when sometimes your mama tells you to do something, let's take the very, very simple example. If your parents will tell you to go to market and get something, okay? So, or the most important one was when you are in the class and you want to go to meet your friend, say who is in other class, and it is the break time. What do you do? There are two ways what children do. One is directly you can go and meet your friend and come back. And one route which you always take, most of the children they take the longest route so that they can roam around entire school during the lunch time and then reach and then talk and then come back to class late and enjoy their break time. See, these are your self-directed movements. You do whatever you feel like to do, but then yes, you do not break any rule. So there are moments when we enjoy these small things, but these are small goals. What we are going to talk about today will be larger and bigger goals, how you can imbibe this in your life. Can we move ahead? So imagine each one of you, you put your hand like this, what you can see in the picture, put your hand like this, and imagine that you have the compass of your life in your hand. I want each one of you to imagine that your palms stretched ahead and you are imagining that you have the power in your hand. Okay, the power can be Aladdin ka jinn, the power can be Superman ki power, the power can be Powerpuff Girls, whatever you want to imagine, you can imagine. But imagine you have the entire power in your hand. So if you have the entire power in your hand, you can navigate your life. You can decide which direction you have to go, whether it's your learning or it's your co-curricular or it's your beyond academic. You can decide your own learning goals if you have the power. So if you see here in this picture, the picture shows that you have the compass of your life in your hand. Now decide, how do you want to learn? Do you want to learn in a traditional approach of rote learning everything, or do you want to experiment? Do you want to feel it? Do you want it inquiry based? Do you want it collaborative? Do you want to discuss? You want to have debate? How do you want to learn? As an individual, you can decide how do you want to learn. That is the power. Now, when we talk about the power, we start from where we were. आप कहाँ थे? कहाँ से आज आप कहाँ हो और आपको कहाँ जाना है? These three attributes, where I have been, where I am going, should be very, very clear to you, because these are the fundamental principles to decide how you are going to take your learning procedure forward. Can we change the slide, please? Now, the art of self-directed learning. There's a book also by this name written by Blake Bowles. You can go through it. I mean, the educators and parents. Now, if you see this picture, what I really liked about this particular cover is you can see the picture wherein the carrot, you can see this donkey who is holding the carrot. Now, we always associate the carrot with like different kind of motivation and appraisal that we get. So you need to motivate your own self when it comes to self-directed learning. जब तक आप अंदर से नहीं बोलोगे कि मुझे ये करना है, when you are not motivated to do that, nobody can force you for that. Motivation needs to come from within, that yes, I want to do it on my own. Now, many of you who are sitting here right now, during the lockdown, you might have learned some new skill, and many of the children have developed new apps also during this lockdown time. How have you done that? Because you were self-motivated. You wanted to do something. You wanted to utilize your time properly. Today, when I talk about today, this lockdown period, I think each one of you are already there when it comes to the path of self-directed learning. Each one of us have taken that path. But whether we are following all the fundamental principles or not, that is what we are going to unveil today. Can we come to the next slide, please? Now, when we talk about the definition of self-directed learning. So what is self-directed learning? Though I think the term itself is very, very explanatory. That is something which you can learn on your own. You have the direction, you have the compass in your hand, you are the navigator, and you have to take your journey. But when we come to the definition, it says the process of learning in which the learner assumes primary responsibility. So the responsibility lies on you. Responsibility for planning, for implementing, for evaluating, and for learning, whether it has happened properly or not, whether it's for a particular situation or for a particular project. The learner chooses what to learn, how to learn, and also decides when to continue and when to end. कितना लर्न करना है, कहाँ तक लर्न करना है, किससे लर्न करना है, कब खत्म करना है, दोबारा कब शुरू करना है. All that power is in your hand now when we talk about self-directed learning. So when we as educator allow our children to choose self-directed learning, each and every child's personal interest and strength need to be kept in mind. Maybe when we are giving them the project for self-directed learning or concept for self-directed learning, if the child is not interested in that particular concept, the learning will not take place. So very, very important for parents and educators that always understand and analyze where the personal interest and strength lies. Once we are able to identify that, the entire process will become very beautiful. Can we come to the next slide, please? Something very important again, do we have the learning mindset? You know what happens? We as a parent, we feel that if the child is learning from math book, Hindi book, English book, geometry section, into trigonometry section, into integer section, then only my child is learning. But how many times do we think that when the child integrates all the subjects, suppose if your child will come home, suppose the grade 7 students who are there, if I ask a grade 7 student that if you see Taj Mahal, what comes to your mind? If your answer is only a historical monument, I will say again introspect, reflect, and think again how Taj Mahal was built, how such beautiful monument was built. That means there's a lot of science behind, there's a lot of math behind.
So what we have to do now, we need to get into growth mindset. We need to go into learning mindset, learning from a very different perspective. So we need to fire up the learner which is there within each one of us. Believe me, जितने बच्चे बैठे हैं, आप सब, हम सब के अंदर एक learner छुपा हुआ है. And what we have to do is we have to bring that learner out. But when we bring that learner out, we do come across many gaps, many loopholes, because we have to bridge the gap between 20th century and 21st century. What is happening? We are the one who have learned in 19th century method, I think, and we are in 20th century, and we are teaching you who is like a 21st century learner. So जो gap है, filling up that gap is very important. And how do we fill up the gap? We always remember that the cycle of learn, unlearn, and relearn is a continuous cycle. We have to keep on doing that. Do not feel that if you have learned a concept and you have learned the concept on your own, you have mastered that skill. No, to master that skill, you need to relearn, do it again and again and again, because each and every situation will be different. Each and every concept will be different. But yes, inside each one of you, whether it's educator or it's parents or it's student, there is a learner within you. It's time. This is the right time to bring out that learner. This is the right time when you have a lot of time in your hand. Let the learner come out and show the world how beautifully you can take the learning process and upgrade your own skills. That is the beauty of learning on your own. Can we come to the next slide? Yes, 5 important questions you need to ask yourself before you take this journey. आपने सोच लिया आपको सेल्फ लर्निंग करनी है, आपको सेल्फ डायरेक्टेड लर्निंग करनी है, all the resources are there, but you need to ask yourself, I mean, are you ready for that? So if you're ready for that, first ask yourself, what I am being asked to do. What you are being asked to do. Suppose आपकी टीचर ने, आपके पेरेंट ने आपको एक कॉन्सेप्ट दिया है wherein they said, now this needs to be done by your own self. You are responsible for your own learning. But ask first question. Ask what I am being asked to do. You need to be very clear. Your comprehending skill should be very clear that what you have to do. Second is, what do I already know about this thing? You need to be clear. आपको पहले से क्या आता है? And what next I need to know, so that your previous knowledge and your new knowledge will come together and you will bridge the gap that is in between. Third is, what's my plan? What are the steps involved? How are you going to make your plan for your own learning? When teachers teach you in school, they plan out the entire activity. There is a lesson plan, there is a teacher's plan, there is unit plan. Everything is well planned. But when it comes to you, how are you going to plan it? What is your planning metrics? So you need to plan out first step, I will do this, second step, I'll do this, third step, I'll do this. So you have to plan it and you need to know what are the steps involved for that. Fourth is, what progress am I making? Since you have started, you have made your plan, you are moving ahead, but what progress have you made? Have you learned something new, or you are just reworking on what you already know? So the progress needs to be there. And last is, what would I change, or what different I will do next time? See, once when you have completed the entire process of learning, you cannot say that I have mastered this skill, because every time you need to learn from it. अभी ये कर लिया, इसके बाद में इसको better कैसे कर सकता हूँ या कैसे कर सकती हूँ is the most important point. So every time when you complete a process, ask yourself these 5 questions: what you have done, what more you have done, and what better you can do. Can we come to the next slide, please? So when we talk about making the plan or chalking out what exactly we want to do, we have to keep in mind that there are few things you need to be very curious. Because if you are not a curious learner, you will not take this process further. You will not have that self-motivation from inside. So you need to be a curious learner. You need to have strong determination that, yes, I want to do this on my own. And third, motivation should come from inside, which I think time and again, I will keep on telling you about motivation, because motivation is very, very important. So when we talk about self-directed learning in the most optimum form, it's a learning cycle, never-ending cycle. It keeps on learning, and student will have to set goals. They will have to create a plan. They will have to investigate learning topics through various strategies. And these strategies will be made by students only. They will demonstrate learning in different manners, and then they will reflect. So if you see this slide here, it says you need to plan, then you have to learn from that, then you have to show it to your parents, show it to your teacher, show it to your peers, show it to various learning community, then reflect. I mean, when you are planning all this thing, your goal should be set in advance. आपका goal clear है, then you plan, learn, show, reflect, and then again, once it is done, you have to then understand maybe your entire learning plan has failed. So when the learning plan has failed, you need to be ready for your adversity. If plan A has failed, make a new goal, set a new target, and restart it again. Always remember one thing. When we do anything, there are chances of failures also. Do not think that you have made a foolproof plan and the self-directed learning will be successful. Always ready for failure. That will be your first and best learning. That means plan should not be just plan A or plan B. We have 26 alphabets in the 26 letters in an English alphabet. So your plan A, B, C, D, all should be ready. And every time you need to be more enthusiastic. You need to be more motivated. You need to be more determined and more curious. ऐसे नहीं हुआ तो मैं दूसरी तरह से करूंगा, ये नहीं हुआ तो मैं next step कैसे करूंगी. This is what it has to be. If you will give up, then this process will never be a successful model. And trust me, this generation tomorrow will require more of self-directed learners rather than just mere or rote learners. Can we come to the next slide, Kinjal? Yes, now see the self-directed cycle. आपने पूरा सोच लिया है what topic you want to deal with. You have established your learning goals. Goals are very, very clear. You have taken help of your parents. You have taken help of your teachers. And you said, okay, this is the goal and I want to go ahead with this particular goal. Then you have to find out what are the resources available. Now, if I take today's example, you are sitting at home and one topic is given to you by your teacher. Now you have to think about resources. So you can think of, okay, you have Google to research, you have various TED Talks to listen to people if that is related to that particular topic, you have podcasts, you have social media. There are so many resources available. There are many learning communities which come together. There are many common platforms where you can talk to your peers and learn more things. Then you need to adopt and execute activities. Adopt. Okay, now this is the new situation. Have you adopted to the new situation, the new learning module, and have you executed? These are the activities I will do to reach my goal. So this entire thing is done by you. There is no one who is helping you. Your teachers are only there as facilitator. जो टीचर क्लास में जैसे पढ़ाते हैं वैसे आपको एक एक स्टेप नहीं बताएंगे. A topic is given to you. You have set the goal because you are the one who is navigating this entire process. So अगर आप example ले कि एक बहुत बड़ी ship है, you are the captain of the ship. You are the one who is driving it. You are the one who is guiding it. You are the one who is taking it forward. ये आपको याद रखना है. Then once you have this method and you have executed all the activities that you have thought of, you have to monitor and evaluate your performance. Okay, how have I done? Have I done it rightly? When all the processes are taken care of? Did I use my resources properly? Was there something else I could have done? So you have to self-monitor yourself. So it goes, you have to compete with your own self, not with anyone else. आपको कल से आज better बनना है. That is the theory. And then you have to reassess the learning strategies. आपने सब कुछ कर लिया, फिर से देखिए. Is there anything that you have left? If you have left, start the process again. Time and again, I'll tell you to each and every learner, learn, relearn, unlearn. Never leave it in your life because that is the learning process. And each one of us are there together in the learning process. Can we come to the other slide? So when we are going through this entire process, few things that each one of you need to be very clear about is, you need to set your clear goals for yourself. आपको अपने goal अपने लिए set करने हैं. Second is these learning processes usually they shape the learning process in a line wherein your goals and plans are going hand in hand. अगर आपका goal कुछ और है और आपका plan आपको कहीं और लेके जा रहा है, तो then it will not come in a line. So ensure that the goal and the plan is in sync with each other. Third is you need to monitor your own learning process. You are the one who is the monitor for that. You are the one who is invigilator for that. You have to monitor your own learning process. Evaluate the outcomes. see whether it has the outcomes have reached properly or not. And these all processes are autonomous. So when I say autonomous, it's you who is guiding that. सब कुछ आप कर रहे हैं. You are the sole learner, and you are the sole force to drive this change. So ये autonomous है. Next is you have to be self-motivated, as I am telling time and again. You need to be open to learning, because when you will drive this process, you will come across your peers also. You will come across so many resources wherein you need to be ready to learn. You cannot go with a set mindset that I know this thing and this is how it needs to be done. No, be ready and be open to learn. Be curious. Curiosity is the first thing. Be a curious learner, a seeker of knowledge. That is mandatory. Be willing to learn. Value learning, because whatever we are learning, there should be value associated to it. And you need to have self-control, because when I say self-control, you can't immerse yourself so much that you will forget what is happening in the outer world. You need to have self-control. How much time I have to give to this new model of learning, and you need to take new initiative. Now, when you see this model, which is there right now in front of you in the screen, you can see like you need to be self-motivated. You need to manage your time very well. You cannot just, as I told you, immerse yourself कि 12 घंटे इसी को लेके बैठेंगे, यही खत्म करना है. No, manage your time, that you are using the resources also properly. Self-monitoring. Are you able to monitor yourself? आपको लगता है आप कर सकते हैं कि हाँ मैंने यहाँ पे ये चीज गलत की है, मैं ये चीज इसको ऐसे दूसरे तरीके से कर सकता था या कर सकती थी. You need to monitor yourself. That is the fundamental rule of self-directed learning and self-modification. We have to keep on modifying our process. One size fits all cannot happen, or one size fits all the learning cannot happen. So keep on modifying, because the more you modify, the better the process becomes. Can we come to the next one, please? So four fundamental principles, because what happens when we give any topic, this is for all the educators who are there or senior children, when we take any topic or educators give any topic to children to do self-directed learning, not all the children have the knowledge of each and everything, or not all the students have the knowledge of all the skills that we are looking for, all the subject related content also. So be ready to gradually tell them about that, so that they are motivated throughout the journey of this learning. Now, the four fundamental principles again are, the elements are content knowledge. Does the child possess the content knowledge which is needed to drive this force? If not, then please bridge the gap. Bridge the gap, and then only let the child take this journey forward, because we need to fill the gap. Next is the cognitive skill. You need to develop the deeper learning, critical thinking skills, communication skill, problem solving skills, because these are the skills which will be needed for a next generation workforce. If we talk about, like I think all of us, we talk about, we are preparing our children for uncertain future. So what does future demands? Future demands that your skills need to be very, very sharpened. And when you go through this entire process of self-learning, trust me, each and every process, each and every step will sharpen your skills, because you are directing your own self. आप अपनी लाइफ के खुद इंचार्ज बन रहे हैं, अपनी लर्निंग के खुद इंचार्ज बन रहे हैं. Next is expeditions. This is something I personally like. Immerse in real life world experience. You know, with this hybrid model of learning, with technology playing the major role in today's world, there are various times you get the stimulation of the real life situation. Real life situation se learn कीजिए, and that is what is really very, very needed. So when you do that thing, you feel those kind of things. You feel that, okay, now you have become the pilot and you are the one who is driving this. This expedition is very important. Then come to the habit of success. But habit of success should not be something which you are not able to manage, because when we fall into the habit of success, we are not able to take the failure. So with this, I would definitely add that yes, we need to empower our children so that the habit of success is there and they are succeeding in their module of self-directed learning. But be ready for failure, be ready for adversity, because that will give a new way to a new learning. So always be ready. ये model नहीं काम करेगा तो next model काम करेगा. But do not give up. And habit of success goes with appreciating failure. Appreciate your success, but at the same time, appreciate your failure and learn from it. Because when you learn from your failure, you are always ready with your plan B. Can we come to the next one? Yes. Now, quickly, the role of student, teacher, how it changes when we talk about self-directed learning. This will make it easy for all of you and for parent also. So wherever teacher is written, that can also go to the parents. Now, first stage, when we start with this, students are dependent. Like if we see the scenario which happens in school, students are always dependent on teachers, and teachers become the authority. Ki, I am the teacher, so I know everything. It becomes like that. Here, what happens, we give, like, suppose child has done some activity or some project or assessment, we give them immediate feedback. Then we have remedial sessions, we have drill, we give them lecture, we ensure that wherever deficiencies are there or wherever gaps are there, we fill it, whether it's academics or it's co-curricular. But the power still lies with us, that is with the teacher. Now, second stage, when the child becomes interested in new way of learning, the teacher role changes and the teacher becomes a motivator or a guide. Now here, teacher starts giving inspiration lectures, start inspiring the child so that, and makes the child a part of the goal setting and learning strategy. So the child feels, yes, I am also a part of this process. Now, when the child becomes involved in that entire process, the teacher's role changes into facilitator, or the parent's role changes into facilitator. Now here, they start discussing together. They both are a part of that particular project. They both are equal participants. There are seminars, there are group talks, there are group projects where each one of them is equally involved. Now, when the child passes all the three stages and come to the fourth stage, that is self-directed, like when the child feels, now I have to do it and I can do it, then the teacher or the parent become the consultant or the delegator. We just delegate the work that, okay, this needs to be done. You decide your own module, you decide your own model, and then go for it. So here you might have some examples are how children go and they do internship, or they write their own decision and submit it, or they have the individual activity. Here I'll give you a very small example. When we did it in our school, we wanted to celebrate Dashra in a very, very different manner. So we gave this entire module of self-directed learning to a handful of students, and we said that you have to come up with a suggestion. We want children to understand the negative attributes of Ravana, wherein we don't want to burn effigy, we don't want to harm our environment, nothing. We don't want to portray anything negative, but still at the same time, we want to tell children about the negative attribute that Ravana possesses. So we said, okay, now this is your goal, come out with the strategy. So they had a lot of brainstorming session, like each and every child came up with their own module. 2 modules came up and both the modules were wonderful and we implemented them. First was students, they decided, so few students, they decided, why not create a hypothetical, Havan Kund. Can we put the mics on mute mode, please? So one group of students came up with the idea that why not make a hypothetical Havan Kund and tell all the children right from grade 1 to the senior grade to write one negative attribute and put it there. So children will understand what is negative attribute, what is wrong, what is right, and they will be able to eliminate that. So trust me, even a grade 1 child could write that day when I picked up my mother's purse without asking her, I was wrong. So all the children, they wrote something which they felt was negative and they put it in that hypothetical Havan Kund. So that was designed by one group. Second group designed the entire thing in the gamification module. What they did, they created a maze in the school, maze with satin ribbon, and both the sides of the maze, there were five attributes, negative attributes, and they told all the children that they have to crawl down from the maze, but ensure that their body is not touching the satin ribbon, and they have to go and touch the negative attribute. And whenever you touch the negative attribute, you have to eliminate that attribute from yourself. You have to then tell something which is positive. So see, when we give this kind of learning to our children, or when we give the ownership to them, something very beautiful come up. क्योंकि हम कभी भी दशहरा सोचते थे तो दशहरे से हमारे दिमाग में रावण को जलाना है वही आता था, लेकिन जब हमारे बच्चों ने सोचा, so they thought of something very very different. They thought of burning one negative attribute and they made the hypothetical हवन कुंड, जहां हमने environment को भी नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाया, कुछ नहीं किया. दूसरा, उन्होंने इस पूरे प्रोसेस को गेमिफाई कर दिया. So that is the power of youth. That is the power of self-directed learning. Can we change the slide, please? So one module that I will discuss here quickly, that is you need to actually identify and diagnose the learning needs. कि learning need क्या है? We need to know that before giving that challenge. We need to know what is the learning need, because this generation who is digital native, their needs are completely different than what used to be our needs. Our needs were very very contented, I think, but they are the research oriented generation. Their needs are much diverse. So diagnose that need, then formulate your goals. अगर आपको पता चला है कि ये need है, उस need के according what is our goal and what are the resources available. Be very mindful about resources. I think each one of us needs to know about the sustainable development goals and how important it is for us to take care of our resources. Then select and implement learning strategies. Select कीजिए and implement कीजिए. What is there that you want to learn and how you want to learn, how you want to take this entire process further. That should be very clear to you. And then always evaluate the learning outcomes. You need to keep on evaluating yourself. Though I am not saying, when I say evaluation, it doesn't mean that your marks or your grades. Evaluation helps you to understand where we need to do the change, because change is the only universal constant, and all of you need to become, the ambassador of change, because change is what is needed. So always evaluate whether the process was proper or not. Many of you might have heard about design thinking. What is design thinking? Design thinking came out this way only. जब हम सोचते हैं कि हम इसको better तरीके से कर सकते हैं. There might be some other ways to teach. Like I gave you an example of Taj Mahal right now. So when somebody asks me, like they say science is a different discipline, arts is a different discipline, we always believe if we integrate everything, if we follow transdisciplinary approach or we follow integrated approach, everything in curriculum becomes so beautiful. When we learn about Newton, what are we learning? We are also learning about a part of history. So when we are learning about any historical monument, we are learning about science, we are learning about math. So this is how we have to define different learning goals with a lot of creativity, with a lot of curiosity. Curiosity is the seed. If that seed is implanted properly, trust me, you will flourish like anything. Can we come to the next slide, please? A self-directed learner. This is who you are, each one of you. Trust me, each one of you sitting there and listening to this, all of you are self-directed learners. Maybe आपने ये पूरी साइकिल नहीं फॉलो की होगी, because this is a very technical cycle, but आपने ये सारे modules फॉलो किए होंगे. कुछ आगे किया होगा, कुछ पीछे किया होगा, but each one of you is self-directed learner, and you are doing that. When you will sit back and reflect after this 1 hour session, you will understand, okay, you achieved this particular goal on your own. But the scientifically, if we see, so if you are a self-directed learner, few abilities you need to possess. One is develop and prepare a learning roadmap. Again, I am repeating that. That is again your goal. आपका roadmap जितना clear होगा, आपके लिए path उतना ही easy होगा. So when I talk about roadmap, again a story is coming to my mind, and I'll quickly share that story. You know, when the story of Lord Ganesha, when Shivji and Parvati told Ganesha and Kartikeya that you have to take a round of the entire world, and the one who will come first will be the winner, or the one who will be prayed first when it comes to gods and goddess. Now both Kartikeya and Ganesha, they made their own roadmap. Kartikeya made his roadmap wherein he went across the globe and took the entire circle or entire round of the globe. But here Ganesha prepared his own roadmap as per his perception. His parents are his world, and he just took a round of that. That is the power of perception. So when we do this self-directed learning, I want to tell each one of you, please give respect to each and every individual's perception. हर चीज जैसे आपने सोची है जरूरी नहीं है वैसे है. हर किसी का perception different होता है. For example, अगर if I'll ask you what is the color of an apple, You might tell me red, you might tell me orange, you might tell me green or yellow or golden. But one of our senior KG child once told us that the color of apple is white. And we were actually surprised how the child is telling the color of apple is white. But when we asked the child, how are you telling that the color of apple is white? The child brought his tiffin. Uske tiffin mein, mummy has nicely peeled and cut the apple into small, small pieces, and it was white. So the child was not wrong. What matters is individual perception. Always keep that in mind when you are making your roadmap. If you will have other individuals coming, their perception will be different. Second is you have to identify the right learning resource. Again, be very, very mindful when it comes to resource. Resources are not here in abundance. We have to take care of our resource. Engage in peer discussion. There are so many learning communities and learning commons. Go and discuss about anything. There are so many open sources, open platform wherein you can get the information free of cost, but be very mindful about fake information. Sometimes fake information is everywhere. It is presented in a very, very sensational manner, so you feel this is right. So be very mindful when you are using the information. Steer the learning process. Again, you can see the steering wheel is in your hand, so you have to steer it well. Understand what future demands, understand what are the future skills. So once you understand what are the future skills, then you direct your learning towards that side. Be ready to receive the orientation and be ready to give. So when I say receive and give orientation, that means आपको लोग बताएंगे भी कि इसमें ये changes हो सकते हैं. Similarly, you can tell someone else that the entire process can be dealt in a different manner also. So be ready to receive, at the same time be ready to give. Do not become only a receiver and not giver, and do not become only a giver but not a receiver. So you need to learn that when you are directing your own learning, you need to be both a receiver and a giver. Can we change the slide, Kijul? So here's something very, very simple. Again, goal should be clear, your necessary steps should be clear, learning strategy should be clear, and reach out for support. I will only emphasize here, because when we talk about our personal growth in terms of self-directed learning, what we do, we follow all the steps, but when we come to the last step, we do not reach out for support. Then sometimes either we give up or we start again, but we do not reach out. Very important. See, you have cleared so many steps. अगर आप कोई project कर रहे हैं, अगर आप कोई module बना रहे हैं school के लिए, or you are making your own project or your own learning methodology or your own strategy or anything, there might be incidents wherein you need other support. Reach out. You need to go there. You need to ask people. We are social human beings, right? Our social quotient is very important. Our emotional quotient is very important. Please do not give up. Reach out. कहीं भी अगर आप अटकते हैं, wherever you feel that you are not able to move ahead, please reach out. There are people who are ready to help each one of us. So reach out for support. Can we come to the next one, please? Yes, these are three very, very important L's of self-directed learning, and my personal favorite also, if you ask me. See, first thing is self-directed learning is lifelong learning, and we all are lifelong learners. That is why we are sitting here and we are learning from each other. So be very open for learning. As I told you, first is lifelong learning. Have open mindset, be curious, be ready to collaborate, be creative, and be ready to experiment. Right होगा, wrong होगा, वो होगा. Wrong होगा तो उससे right learn करेंगे. But be ready to experiment and do not compartmentalize subject into their boundaries. Go for transdisciplinary approach, and you will see how beautiful is that intersection when the subjects are merging with each other. There is so much which is common between philosophy and physics. There is so much which can go hand in hand with music and bio. There is so much which can go hand in hand when we integrate all the languages. So always be open for that. Next is labor of love. That is your passion and your efforts. When your passion and your efforts come together, the end result is beautiful and you enjoy the entire process. So always be passionate about what you are doing, because when you are passionate, you will put 100% efforts. And be ready. कहीं पर कुछ चीज प्रॉब्लम आएंगी तो उसको कैसे आगे बढ़ना है, and be and come when you give all your passion and your effort are together, you come to a state which is called flow state. You know, flow state is the state wherein you just want to do this thing. Many of you might have seen that when you solve your algebraic expression or when you solve your algebra sums, your word problems, When you start understanding everything, you find math is so easy. और आप sums पे sum solve करते रहते हैं because you reach at that flow state जहाँ पे आपको बहुत मजा आता है उसको करने में. So that your passion comes alive. So reach at that flow state. And last is leverage yourself. जब आप अपने आप कुछ करते हैं, अपने आप को आप अपनी लर्निंग में ऊंचा उठाते हैं, you become a better version of yourself. So that is what you have to do. Apply the learning everywhere. Again, ask yourself, what do I know? How can I benefit others? What can I do to serve others? Because we are not living in the world where we are alone. Okay, we need to be connected to the outer world also. So leverage yourself and ask how you can be more beneficial for the society. Can we come to the next one? Here, before you say, I have finished my learning, I have done everything, मैंने goal set किया था and I have reached the conclusion. Before saying I am done, quickly you have to ask few questions to yourself. Did I do everything required? Did I seek, listen, accept, and use peer or teacher feedback? Have I done that? Did I do my best? Is this really the best I can do? Did I check the success criteria? Is there a way for me above or beyond whatever I have done? Is there anything I can do to improve? So before you say I finish, it is the time to reflect, to introspect whether you have done it well or is there something that you can add more. Never ever complete your cycle without asking yourself. These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. So before you say done, ask yourself, have I done everything in a proper manner? Then only say I am done. Can we come to the next one, please? So we all know our goal needs to be set. So rather than showing the goal in the beginning, I'm showing you towards the end, because always remember, maybe whatever you have done, still you were not able to reach the goal because there was one piece missing. Restart, unlearn, relearn, and be ready for the new learning. Definitely you will reach at your goal. Can we come to the next one? So what we need to do is we need to, yes, as I told you, learn, unlearn, relearn. This is a process and we have to keep on moving ahead this process, because if we stop this process, life will have no fun, because we will become very contented. We will become very complacent that we know everything. But no, we do not know everything. But yes, we can direct our learning. We can direct our learning by becoming the lifelong learners. Can we have that slide of lifelong learners, please? So all I would like to say you towards the end is, Michelangelo at the age of 87, he said, I am still learning. And each one of us need to become lifelong learner. A strong learning community is the one that is built by self-directed learners who contribute powerfully to supporting, elevating, and empowering each other. In order to create this level of inclusion and innovation in all learners, whether it's parents or it's teacher or it's students, what we need to know is we need to learn how to collaborate effectively by taking ownership of our own learning and our own contributing. See, we are learning perfectly all right, but are we contributing? We also need to contribute. Self-directed learning will always exist, whether we accept it or we do not accept it. It always existed, whether it was the Aristotle time or it was Socrates time or it was our own Indian history time. Even if you take an example of Eklavya, Eklavya wanted to become the best archer and he learned archery through that only. It was all self-directed learning. His goal was very, very clear. So self-directed learning always existed. Now we have to give due respect to it and let our children become independent learner. And that is how we will take them towards a better level, and the entire society will go through a transformational level, and each one of us, I think, will become a better version of ourselves. That is all from me for transformation, for self-directed learning. Is there anything that you would like to ask? I want all the children who are sitting there feel that you are the Superman, or you are again the Powerpuff Girls, and you have the command of your life in your hand. So when you have the command of your life in your hand and you can learn the way you want to learn, please ensure that you are using it in a proper manner. Not just that, yes, I can change the world by my way of learning, but yes, I can make a better world by integrating everything, by collaborating everything, and making this module more sustainable for the world rather than for your own self. Anything that anyone would like to ask, anything would like to add?
No, ma'am.
Something. So how you will take this module? How you will learn on your own? Okay. Can any one of you can tell me, okay, one particular thing, how you will learn on your own? What will be your goal and what will be your success criteria for anything now? A small goal.
Riverstone Sundargarh students, speak your small goals to ma'am.
Small goals, don't make big goals. Let's start with small. Always start with small steps.
Swarit, Ronak, Amisa, speak about your small goals to ma'am.
See,
Shubham.
Ma'am, my small goals is I become to a scientist.
Wow, that's a big goal, you know, but you have to take small steps from now. I'm very happy you want to become a scientist. You will change the world, but start working on small things.
I also
Yes.
become to a scientist.
Scientist only. Wonderful. Sir, we have all the scientists over
Ma'am,
here.
I will मुझे लगता है कि मैं अपनी ताकत पर एक बहुत अच्छा मिसाइल बना सकता हूँ और जुपिटर सैटर्न तक भेज सकता हूँ.
Wonderful. I'm so proud of you, beta. I'm so proud of you. ये जो आपने अभी बोला मुझे सुन के इतना अच्छा लगा है. आपके अंदर की ताकत, यही ताकत है जो आपको आगे लेके जाएगी. इस ताकत को कभी मत छोड़ना. इसको हम कहते हैं कि हम अंदर से खुद ही प्रोत्साहित हैं काम करने के लिए. I'm so proud of you. So I will wait for the day when you will make that missile and that missile will go everywhere to the universe. Wonderful.
Thank you, ma'am.
Amisa and Ronak.
Yes, Ronak. आपकी क्या ताकत है बताइए.
Miss, I want to be a space scientist.
Wow, we have all the scientists here. Wonderful. You will be, beta. The only thing is believe in yourself, believe in your power, but always believe कि जैसे आप आगे बढ़ेंगे आपको अपने साथ बाकी लोगों को भी आगे लेके बढ़ना है. कई बार हम ये सोचते हैं कि हमें ये करना है, हम कर लेते हैं, बाकी सबको छोड़ दो. तो अगर हम बाकियों को पीछे छोड़ते जाएंगे तो पूरी सोसाइटी कभी ग्रो नहीं होगी. आप अच्छा कीजिए, अपने लिए अच्छा कीजिए, लेकिन किसी के लिए बुरा मत कीजिए. ये आप सबको याद रखना है. आप कल की जनरेशन है. आप लेक्चरर बनना चाहते हैं. वंडरफुल. नेक्स्ट टाइम आप बोलिएगा, हम सुनेंगे.
मैम.
हाँ जी.
मैं डॉक्टर.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. तो नेक्स्ट आप डॉक्टर बनेंगे. आप देख रहे हैं ना आजकल कैसे डॉक्टर्स कितना बिजी हैं और डॉक्टर्स को कितना 24/7 काम करना पड़ रहा है. उनकी लाइफ में कितनी चैलेंजेस आ रहे हैं, लेकिन फिर भी वो गिव अप नहीं कर रहे हैं. राइट. तो एक डॉक्टर की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी यही होती है कि वो हमेशा अपने पेशेंट के लिए रहे. तो ये बात कभी मत भूलिएगा.
यस मैम.
वंडरफुल.
Ma'am, I also want to be a scientist and I want to found the medicine of many viruses like coronavirus.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. यू विल डेफिनेटली. अगर आप में डिटर्मिनेशन है, अगर आप में क्यूरोसिटी है, अगर आप सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड हैं, तो आपको कोई भी नहीं रोक सकता है. हाँ, कभी हमारे पास रिसोर्स होंगे, कभी हमारे पास रिसोर्स नहीं होंगे, कभी रिसोर्स थोड़े कम होंगे. कोई बात नहीं, तो रिसोर्स बाद में हो जाएंगे. लेकिन अगर आप में डिटर्मिनेशन है कि आपको कुछ करना है तो आप वो जरूर करेंगे. थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा लेकिन आप जरूर करेंगे.
Miss, I want to be a rocket scientist.
Wow, that's good. So you want to go on the space also?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So I will wait for you to grow up quickly so that I can see that. Lovely children, how clear is their vision? I mean, this is the generation we are dealing with, and if we feel that we will deal with this generation the way we were dealt with, so I think that will be very, very wrong. So that is why time and again I say that we need to understand the generational disparity. जब तक हम इस जनरेशन को नहीं समझेंगे, हम इनको वो नहीं दे पाएंगे जो इनकी बेसिक नीड्स हैं. इनकी curiosity, इनकी thirst for learning is much more different than what we had, and we have to cater to them in a very different manner. Yes, beta, कोई बोल रहा था?
What is your suggestion for becoming a scientist?
What is my suggestion? My suggestion is be yourself, whatever you are, okay, and try your level best. Pay attention to your academics also. At the same time, pay attention to your co-curricular also, because that goes hand in hand. और एक बात जरूर याद रखना बेटा, आप साइंटिस्ट बनना चाहते हैं, आप पूरी मेहनत भी करेंगे, फिर ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि मे बी आप थोड़े बड़े होंगे तो आपको लगेगा कि नहीं, आप बचपन में साइंटिस्ट बनना चाहते थे, अभी आप कुछ और बनना चाहते हैं। तो अपनी उस इच्छा को और अपनी उस मंजिल को रोकना मत। इट्स ओके, समटाइम वी डिसाइड वन गोल बट लेटर ऑन वी चेंज दैट गोल। तो अगर आपकी लाइफ में कभी ऐसा मोमेंट आएगा कि आपको अपना गोल चेंज करना पड़ रहा है, तो अपना गोल चेंज करना, गिव अप मत करना लाइफ से। ये मत सोचना नहीं नहीं अब मैं नहीं बन पाया तो मैं क्या करूं। तो ये सारी चीजें लाइफ में आती हैं। My suggestion is be positive, be motivated, and be focused on your goal. But even if, I mean, 1% also, if you're not able to attain, get your goal or reach to your goal or attain your goal, it's fine. आप B goal की तरफ जाइएगा। तो अपने प्लान A और B दोनों रेडी रखिएगा। So is there anyone else who wants to share something, ask something, कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं, कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं? So I would just like to say कि जितने भी बच्चों ने अभी बोला, what I could make out is बहुत ही सुलझे हुए बच्चे हैं, because they are very clear what they want to do, and that is what the generation is. And we have a big responsibility to, I mean, be their facilitator rather than just telling them what to do and how to do. Let's be there and let them take their own course of learning and be there as a guide. Then the learning will be meaningful and purposeful.
Thank you, ma'am.
So thank you so much. It was wonderful having being here. Thank you, Kinjal, for the PPT shared. And there is so much when we talk about self-directed learning, क्योंकि ultimately हमें अपने हाथ में अपनी learning की डोर लेनी पड़ती है. But then keeping all the theories aside, when we start doing practical, we come across many hurdles, because everything that glitters is not gold. So it takes time. It takes time for us also as an educator to follow that module. But once we start following it, the learning will become very powerful and very purposeful. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
And hope so our students will meet you again.
Yes, definitely. Hopefully next time we will meet not just virtual, but we will meet in physical world. That is needed. We'll do that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, बच्चे लोग, सबको bye. Stay happy, stay blessed. Okay. और मम्मी पापा की बात सुनना सबकी. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Bye. 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 All of you are lovely, lovely children. Take care of yourself. Take care of your parents also. Same here, beta. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye bye, ma'am.
ये कौन बजेगा?
Hello.
चला लेना।
मैम चले तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? Stop the video, stop. बंद करो। बंद कर।